Yes, welcome back to Football Heritage TV. This is another 10 in 10. This time we've gone and only got Flawless from Sarcasm City. How you doing, bro? You good?
I'm blessed, man. I'm all good. Big up for having me. So thank you for the invite and looking forward to the show as well.
Always. And if you haven't already, go and subscribe. The link is in the chat. Subscribe to me. Subscribe to Flawless at Sarcasm City. Great content. Some really good debates they have over there. For anyone who hasn't seen these before, this is 10 in 10. I ask content creators of all clubs, ex-players, pundits, everybody we can get our hands on. 10 questions. They've got 1 minute to answer each question, and there's no right or wrongs. It's their opinion. So are you good to get going, man?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I like the name as well. The name's fire. 10 in 10. That's fire. That's fire. I got to give you plaudits for that.
Marketing genius over here. Right. Are you ready?
Yeah, man. 100%.
Okay. Question 1. The best Man United game that you have seen and why? You went there or watched it on TV. Which game are you picking?
Has to be 99. Has to be the treble. I was only a kid, but has to be the treble. Crazy, because I thought we was all for that game. Yeah. Obviously, when you're young, when you're young, everything is over the top. It's either the best thing ever or it's the worst of the worst. We were all for that game. Went 1-0 down early. I thought we was going to lose, especially after winning the Premier League and the FA Cup, the treble. And then obviously when Sheringham scored, scenes in my household. And then when Solskjaer scored a win, I still remember the commentary like it's yesterday. So yeah. That'd have to be 99, man. I've seen some great Manchester United games, but that one. And bear in mind, years ago I was a kid, but yeah, that's the best game. Yeah.
I remember it so clearly because I just remember, man, you just weren't good on the night. They weren't good on the night. But listen, that's what winners do. They win games, man. They win games. Next one. It might be slightly easier. Best Man United player in the Premier League era. You've had a few.
That's a tough question. I've got to go. It's for the age. I'll probably have to go Cristiano Ronaldo because he's the only player without doubt at that time when we had him at the football club was seen as the best player in the world. Like Ronaldo at that time, he was the best player in Europe. Like that, particularly that 07-08 season, like it was. Messi wasn't Messi, we know, but he was still Messi of a certain quality. And it was between those two and Kaká who was the best. So I'd have to say Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I'm saying? I have to say Cristiano Ronaldo.
Player. It must be so hard when you've got so many to pick from through all those hundreds of titles that you've won.
So many. I could have said Cantona. I could have said Scholes. Like the list goes on, but I'd have to go Cristiano Ronaldo because he was seen like with general consensus is at that point you're the best player in the world. So have to be him.
Well, Rance went with Cantona, so you've gone the first two you went for were very, very good. The next one. Where will Man United finish this season and why? And I'm going to tag a question onto the end of this. Will Ten Hag be there to see out the end of this season? So what do you make of all that?
That's why it's a tough question. No, I don't think Ten Hag will be here. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I don't let the recent results fool me because the performances are not sustainable. I don't think he'll make it to the year 2024. I think he'll get sacked before then. Where will we finish this season? That's what I'm saying. So many variables. I'll go probably 7th. Let's say 7th. We finish. Okay. Yeah, 7th.
So a nice little trip into the Conference League next year for
Conference League. Hey, run the Conference League. We need trophies. You know what I'm saying? If we go into the Conference League, they better target that trophy, whoever that manager is, and win it. People be like,
you've never won the Conference League, so it's got to be a first time.
Go and win it. I didn't even think of that. That's a great thing. Yes, go win the Conference League. West Ham did it. United go follow suit if we do indeed finish 7th.
You've got to do as well as West Ham. Next question. Everyone on the internet seems to talk about this every day. Got to know the answer. I think I know what you're going to say. Who was better? Was it Messi or Ronaldo in their peak? Messi or Ronaldo?
In their peak, I have to, again, I'm biased towards Ronaldo. Let me just state that because I just mentioned him as my favorite ever player. And as great as Messi is, Ronaldo at Real Madrid, I look at what they like. Not that Messi didn't win trophies. That man three-peated the Champions League. And we've never seen anybody retain it. Never mind three-peat and win 4 in 5 years. So I have to go Ronaldo. And that's, again, Messi stands in the chat. How can you not say Messi? It's just preference. I'm biased as well. Because Ronaldo helped me see one of the best Manchester United sides I've ever seen, arguably the best. So, yeah, I got to go Ronaldo.
Okay. If you could get rid of one thing from football, what would it be?
That's a good question.
We've had some good answers to this as well so far. We've had some really interesting answers.
It's tough because first thing that came to mind is players. It's fan stands. You know what I'm saying? You know, Stan FC. Fans who are just fans of a player, regardless of what they do. I'm not a fan of them, stan of them. So like, even if they play bad, it's one of them. So it kind of, I would say stands. You know what I'm saying, of players. How about you stand the football club that you support? I can't stand stands who can't see any criticism of the player there. I've criticized my favorite players before. But people say, "Oh no, he still played well," and make 1,000,001 excuses for said player.
Yeah,
so
they start digging out every stat. But today he had 15 recoveries. He was rubbish, but but he was rubbish.
What's with your two eyes? Like stand, it has to be. I can't stand stands. Can't stand.
Yeah. Listen, I hear you. We've had many. We've had VAR. We've had stats. We've had loads of things. So good. I like that. Good answer. Yeah. Good answer. Who is the worst player you have seen in a Man United shirt? Rance gave me a list of some very bad ones earlier.
I know what Rance is like. He's going to list off a lot. It's tough because you know what the crazy part is? Players who are that bad, who have played years ago, you tend to forget. So it's probably more recent. Like McTominay is definitely up there. He's awful.
Oh, wow.
McTominay.
Oh, wow.
McTominay
really?
is definitely, I'm going to have to go more recent times because ones of previous years, I've forgotten about. I ain't going to remember it.
They were that bad.
Like a Dong Fanzu. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to play, even though I've just mentioned him, but there's more like that in regards to our years. But McTominay sticks out. He is so bad. Oh, he's awful. Yeah, McTominay is definitely. I'll probably go like recent times him because he's been here that long. I think he's horrific.
Scott McTominay. There you go. I wasn't expecting that. Who is the best player to have played in the Premier League? All clubs.
All clubs.
You can give me a couple if it's too
I'll have to give you a couple. To pick one. Therefore, have to like Ronaldo because I mentioned him for what he was. Paul Scholes, people want to hate on. Henry, without doubt. That's how you don't know I'm not being biased. Patrick Vieira is another one. I think he's the most complete midfielder we've ever seen in the Premier League in terms of balance, in terms of defensive and offensive. I think he's that good. Patrick Vieira. Cantona's obviously up there without doubt as well. Yeah, probably go those. Yeah, that's probably those. Yeah, probably go with those 4 or 5 that I just mentioned there.
Okay, some good players. Top. You won't mind that as a 5-a-side team. All right, who is the best current Man United player?
That's a good question.
Yeah, years gone by, you've had so many you could have picked from, right?
But now it's a small pool. I'm literally debating between two. Casemiro. He's our best player. Casemiro's debating between him and Varane, but they are without doubt our 2 best players. They're the only 2 players, if they left here, would go to or could go to, in my opinion, other top European clubs or other top clubs in the Premier League. Varane's been linked with a move away, Bayern Munich. Minus Casemiro, none of our other players are going to a Bayern Munich or a PSG, Real Madrid, Barcelona. I throw in the clubs in England as well, even though it's highly unlikely. So Casemiro.
Yeah. Absolutely, that's I've had that answer a few times from Man United fans. As I said, it was tough because back in the day you could have gone, oh, is it Giggs? Is it Scholes? Is it Beckham? Is it Van Nistelrooy? Is it so many?
As long as you're on.
So many.
It's Casemiro over Varane, so I've gone with Casemiro.
And this one's interesting. This question, penultimate. Well, I'm bound to say it's interesting. I put the questions together. What's the worst football opinion you've heard? Now, let me explain this. This could be from somebody in your comment section on YouTube. This could be from a panel guest you've had. This could be from a pundit. This could be from anyone. What's the worst opinion you've heard on football?
This is so tough because I've heard some ones and I'm just like I'm always open to the other side. So I'm like, cool. Like even if someone disagrees with me, but I hear certain opinions and I'm like, how did you even get to that? And then when you ask them, they have no explanation. It ties into what you said. What would I get rid of? Players, fan stands, you know what I'm saying? Stan FC, you know what I'm saying? Player FC, I should say, like legit, that's what it is. And it ties into this worst footballing opinion I've heard. There's been some bad ones. Like I always think of, who was it that said, was it Steven Gerrard who said, anything Messi can do, Joe Cole can do? That's a howler. That's a howler. That's a bad one. That one sticks out.
Anytime anyone compares players to Messi, you go, "Oh no, don't say it, don't say it." Oh, you've said it. You've said it.
Yeah, because I think it was at the time Joe Cole was at Liverpool and he was at Liverpool as well. That's a bad one. But recent times it might have to be, it's ties into both. It's two things. One, Bruno's world class. Heard that. Right. Bruno Fernandes is world class, and two, he's Cantona-esque. They're the two. They're probably two that come off. Yeah, they're the two that stick out in regards to that. There's probably more if we had more time and I could say. But Bruno being world class, Luke Shaw being world class. That's another one as well. That's another one I hit. It's outrageous. So I'll go with. Ollie as well. When Ollie was managing, Ollie will win us a trophy and don't celebrate when he does because you're not a true fan. That's another one.
I love that. You dare to critique your manager, and it means, well, if we do win a trophy 3 years down the line, you can never celebrate.
You can't celebrate it.
He got a sub wrong. Yeah. Oh, madness.
You know what I'm saying? Madness. And now he can't get a job, but we won't even talk about that. Can't get a job at a top European club. Crazy.
Well, listen, if he hangs on a bit, he could take the job from Poch at Chelsea. So he could, if he hangs on a little bit.
Take him. Even Chelsea would be like, nah.
And then the last question, this is about your opinions. Yeah. What's your most controversial Man United opinion or football opinion? You have your most controversial opinion on football that in your mind, you're like, I don't get it. It's obvious. But other people are always going, Flawless, what you're talking about? That's mad. Like, what is it?
Controversial Manchester United opinion. Well, that's a good question. Yeah, you put this together well. That is a very good question. I got to give you plaudits. You're not trying.
I'm asking for 12 to 15 minutes from people. I'm going to make them think, right? I'm going to make them think.
Wow, this is good in regards to Manchester United.
Could be any football opinion.
Oh, it can be anything outside of Manchester United as well. All right, in regards to that, how do I say this? Not most fans. That a lot of fans don't really care about the success of the football club above everything else. So when I say that, they want their football team to be successful, but in the way they want it to be successful. So, for example, they want it to be for Manchester United, they want it to be all Carrington graduates. They want it to be all players who are Mancunian or all players that are English, etc. Or they want us to play a certain way or a certain style. That's my most. I've realized that people really care about their feelings. A lot of fans care about their feelings over the actual success of the football club. This is why I've stated, adding into controversial opinion, I've stated, keep people like, we want fans to have a say. Keep Manchester United fans as far away from decision making at the football club as possible. We would be in League 2 within 3 years. People like, we deserve a voice. We deserve a vote. No, go get the footballing people who are, and I include myself in that. Keep fans away from it. So that's probably it. That fans don't want to be as successful as, but I'm Manchester United FC stand over everything. Bring me success. I don't care how we do it, who the manager is, who's playing. I don't care if we won every game in the Premier League season 1-0 and scored 38 goals. You know what I'm saying? I've heard fans say that I'd rather lose playing this way than winning playing. Forget all that. No. Success over everything.
It's mad. Football fans have gone crazy, man. Football has changed so much. The internet has changed. I'm not allowed to talk about feelings. There's so many football fans with feelings that drive their opinion. And it's like, I've just got a feeling this is going to happen. No. Talk to me about why I feel it.
And that's what I can't stand. I say it all the time. Like one of the statements I say all the time on my channel. The facts don't care about your feelings. You know what I'm saying?
I love that statement.
Facts don't care. I'm facts over feelings. Like if you are facts over feelings, they don't care about your feelings. And if you're a little bit like emotional with your just be honest. I got content creators who I work with on my channel who openly say that. This is more feelings over facts with me. Cool. That's what it is. So most controversial opinion is a lot of fans don't want to be successful as bad as they say they will. That's what
I like it. I like that. Well explained. Last quick thing for 10 seconds before we let you go. Man United currently, as we're recording this, because this will be going out next week, as we're recording this, Man United are 2 games left in the Champions League. Are you going to qualify from your group you going to drop down to the Europa League, or are you going out altogether? And I've got 10 seconds. You got 10 seconds.
10 seconds. My head says yes, we're going through comfortably. No. My heart says we're going through comfortably. Yes, when I talk about feelings, but my head is saying nah, we don't. But I never predict United to lose, so I'm going to say yes, we're making it through the Champions League group.
There you go. Man United are winning the Champions League. You've heard it here from Flawless. By the time this airs next week, you could be knocked out. So
we could be knocked out. We could be. I said we're making it out of the group, people. Just to clarify, out of the group. That's it.
Listen, everybody, thank you. Another episode of 10 in 10 done. As I said, please get over to Sarcasm City. It is linked in the title. Please go and subscribe to Flawless. Him and his boys, some great content. Flawless, thanks so much for giving us your time.
Good luck for having me.
Good luck for the rest of the season. Looks like our clubs will be sort of in and around near each other for the rest of this season. And listen, hopefully we'll get you back on the show really, really soon for a panel show.
Yeah, man. Just send me you know where it is, man. We can organize that easily. But big up for having me. I enjoyed this. This was good. Something different. Yeah,
man. Thank you. We really enjoyed doing these. Everybody, I've been Savva. This is Flawless. Thanks for watching 10 in 10. And as always, come on, you Spurs.